Come in.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing well this morning?
Joe from Texas.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take a seat.
So how are you doing today?
I'm okay. Had to wake up early this morning to get here, but
Yeah, I understand
it
that.
is what it is.
It's funny that I'm actually meeting with New Jersey Financial. My parents were talking to an analyst up north about starting retirement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's funny, it's cool.
Yeah, I hope they choose us. So.
Yeah. So just to, I know we only have 12 minutes, so I want to make sure we set an agenda to make sure we cover everything. So first I'd like to ask you a few questions about your business so I can get a full understanding. Next I'd like to tell you a little bit about the tech systems. And if it makes sense at the end, I'd like to see if we could make a partnership to see if we have potential there.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So first, should anyone else included in this meeting? Would
No.
anyone be additional?
I manage the team solely, so
Okay. Do you mind if I write a few things down during this?
you can draw.
Sweet, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So, how much do you know about tech systems?
I know that Megan Miller works
Yeah,
with you
of
guys.
course.
She does all the development for the stuff that I'm testing.
Okay.
I know Megan Miller likes you, so.
Yeah, Megan's a good associate of mine. We've got a great relationship. We've placed some members in her department, and it's been great back and forth.
Yeah.
So, how about I tell you a little bit more about tech systems?
Okay.
So, Tech Systems is the largest IT services company in the nation. We service 85% of Forbes 500 companies. Our 2,200 recruiters have access to 81% of the technical workforce in the world, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Basically, our goal is to try to help local businesses with localized focus and talent to make sure everyone achieves their goals. Is that comprehensive? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So, can you tell me a little about what your goals are?
Well, my goals is to have this application go live in 18 months.
Okay, so
So-
you definitely have a deadline.
Yeah.
Yep. And how many people are you looking to hire in this?
So I have budget allocation for 6 resources here.
So 6 resources. Okay. And so what happens if you don't fill the spots?
Well then we push back our deadline and then I might have to push back my career.
So that's not good.
No.
So if I'm hearing correctly, you really need these.
Yeah, we need to be able to go live in 18 months with the application.
And is there any type of deadline? When do you need these 6 by? Next, just as soon as
Yesterday.
possible? Oh, okay, yesterday.
Yeah, we're in Agile, so we're moving pretty frequently under development to test it. So.
Okay. And do you have any vendors that are looking for
I'm working
Or how
with
is
6
that?
different vendors right
6
now.
vendors?
Yeah.
And how is that going? Can you tell me a little bit about how they're finding candidates?
I mean, I don't know how they're finding them,
Okay.
but I'm seeing the same ones all the time, so must be using the same resources.
So the same duplicate resumes?
Yeah.
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 And are you finding that these candidates are qualified?
Some of them are qualified. Some of them, we have 2 that are rock stars right now in the group.
Okay.
But some of them just can't keep up with our standards here. And some of them just haven't been what they say that they are, so.
Oh, so when you say you're having a problem with a screening process, that the candidates aren't saying who they are and they're not qualified?
Yeah, I found a couple times on resumes that there's lies.
Okay.
Managers at other companies and they never work there, so.
Oh, wow. So what exactly is your screening process, or how are your vendors screening?
I'm not sure about their screening processes. They say that they all do references and everything, but.
Okay. Do you know what kind of references these are? Like managerial references, personal friends,
I'm not sure.
No? Okay. Well, how about I tell you a little bit about tech systems? So actually with tech systems, we have a quality view. As you can see, I'm a bit of a visual guy. I like my graphs. So the first part is market analytics. It's about customer knowledge, sourcing strategy, screening and selection, and relationship management. From what I'm gathering, you're really focusing on customer knowledge and screening and selection. I would go over all these, but I would know we only have 12 minutes. So how about our next meeting we cover all 5 comprehensive parts?
Oh.
So for customer knowledge, that means that vendors are really getting to know what exactly you're looking for and following the right people for the right places. And if we find the right people who are working for the right employers, they're happy. And we all know happy people do the best work.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So basically, as long as we're finding the right guys, they're good. So for the screening and selection process, we have 4 parts.
Okay.
So the first part is we invite them in and we meet them personally. Because the personal touch is the best part. Like, as long as I'm in conversation with you, if you're a good guy, I can tell. First impressions mean a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second part is a technical test. For instance, like, what we always do is we draw a graph. So the first part is a personal meeting, followed by technical screening. We want to make sure that everyone can do what you say you can do. So as long as they're up to the job, we'll find out. And once we get these results and they pass all our 4 tests, we'll send you these results so you can know that they can do the job. After we finish the technical test, we call at minimum 2 managerial references.
Okay.
So that means we're finding out what they can do from people above. So it's not like friends, it's not biased. We want to know exactly who they're working for and what they're doing. So we always follow these 4 circles, that diagram. It's great. How is this all sounding? Is this all making sense?
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about you guys, like, we work with Megan, so.
Yeah. So from what I'm gathering is you need these 6 spots filled as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So I think the co-managerial services would be the best option. A co-managerial service in this case would be that Tech Systems will work with you exclusively, and we hire all 6 spots, and we bring a person on the ground, on the site, to control resources, to control training, and to make sure all the work is done fluently. Is that making sense to you?
I follow.
Yeah. So would you be interested?
I mean, is this my only option, that you're just gonna take control of my team, or?
Well, we wouldn't take control of your team per se. You would still have your manager, you'd still be in charge of the project, but we would just control resources, and we would make sure all these 6 spots are filled. I feel that this would be the best position for you.
I'm definitely willing to talk about this. Is there another route? Like, I already have 2 people on the team. I'd love to work with you guys and see what you guys can do.
Okay.
Can I open up a rec for you, or?
Yeah, well, what we can do is we have another option, staffing augmentation, where we fill 1 spot exclusively, and we'll find spots for you, but we have people in the pipeline waiting for these interviews. So I have people who I know who would be good for this, who we worked with them before, who were good quality people, who've already passed all our tests. So I could set up an interview if you'd like, maybe Wednesday at 2 or maybe Thursday at 9. Which one?
I'd like to review everyone before we actually interview them.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can go over Wednesday at 2 the candidates you have.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not going to be opening up a position for another week.
Oh, another week.
So once that hits field glass, all the other competitors can work on it. But like I said, we're going to have a Selenium QA open up. So if you want to go over any QAs with Selenium, I'm happy to talk about that at Wednesday.
So we're mainly looking for an exclusive with this 1 position. So
I haven't told any other
okay,
staffing companies yet, so.
okay, that's perfect then. So can we set up a meeting and we can work this out?
Yeah, I just said we
Yeah.
meet
All
Wednesday.
right, perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. And here's my business card in case you have any further questions.
Okay.
And, all right.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Have a great day.
Yeah.